So, here we are again. Probe. I'm gonna take the oil pan off next, I think. And I'm gonna show you something. So Archie just got this little motorcycle. I don't know. What is that called?
Huh?
What's that called?
What? No. It's a Grom clone.
Grom what?
On the Grom clone.
Grom clone.
With that battery.
So yeah, there's that happening out there. But yeah, I'm gonna take the oil pan off and check this out. Got this at the pawn shop today. You can try it out. 25 bucks. It's obviously very used, but I'm gonna try it anyways. So why not? That works. Let's just keep it here for home. I also put the pan bolt back in so that way I wouldn't lose it. And I don't need to leave it off anymore, so. So all the oil pan bolts are 10 millimeter, and there's an inspection plate that I'm gonna have to take off, I think, to get some of them off.
Yeah.
And
Between the trans.
yeah, where the trans and engine meet, there's like an inspection plate on the bottom of it. And I can't see some of the bolts, so I'm gonna have to get that out of the way. I think I only have one bolt left.
You drain the oil already?
Yeah.
The
drain-
more in the pan, the more will drip out of the oil.
Yeah.
Like whatever's still on the internals is still dripping, you know?
I drained the oil last night and I left it. I didn't put the bolt in until just a little bit ago. The oil pan bolt. So, drained good all night. Gonna have to take this inner fender thingy off. I'm taking off the very small inner fender thingy here. It's more like a flap. It's not much of a fender. Just so that way it covers that harmonic balancer. There's that inspection plate I was talking about. It's hiding 2 more pan bolts underneath it. Well, the oil pan has obviously been on there for a while. It was stuck on pretty decent. It did have a gasket. I don't know. I thought maybe you might have used silicone or something, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. The gasket's still stuck on the bottom of the engine. But I just needed to get the oil pan started. Once it started, then it just pretty much popped right off. But you got to be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to just send the screwdriver right through. You kind of want to stay along the edges so that way you don't damage anything inside. So I got all the bolts out of the oil pan. It's all moving around, but I can't move it back far enough to get it down, tip it down this way to get it out. But I do have another idea, which is over here. I guess then that doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to end up dropping this down some so I can get the oil pan out. Part of the cradle, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. There's a bolt back there, and then there's a few over here. Yeah. So that one's a 14, 17, 17. There she is. There's the dipstick. Cool. So my plan, I'm going to take this motor mount out, but before I do that, I'm going to hook up the engine crane here so the engine won't tip down. Then this motor mount will be out of the way. The motor mount bolts or nuts was 17, and the one on the side right there was also a 17. And then to get this top cover off, the bolts on that are 10 mils. So now I have to remove the drive belts, and there's no tensioner pulleys on this, so the adjusted tension is one is on the alternator here, and then the other one is over here on the AC. So I'm gonna have to frig with them just to get the belts off. There we go. Now that belt I just took off the alternator. Now I have to figure out this side. I wonder if I do this, that will adjust it. So there's two places for the AC condenser to loosen up so that way you can get the belt off. Right there is pretty much one way that you have to loosen up, and then the other one is near the bottom. The bottom one is where it slides in a bracket, and the top one has this bolt on top, and you can loosen it up a ways, and then I would take the pry bar that you'll see soon and tap on the bolt on the bottom, and then check the belt, and then if it needs to go more, then I'll adjust that top bolt again and try it again. I just didn't want to loosen it up more than I had to, because later on I'm going to have to end up putting it back the way it was. So So I ended up having to use a ratchet on that side, which was a 14mm, and then I had to use a wrench on the other side of the bolt, so that way it would loosen up. Sorry for the light, can't really see much, but I used a pry bar to help push the AC down. I also had to switch back and forth doing that and adjusting it, and then checking the belt, see if I can take it off yet. Well guys, I am going to call that a night because I am freaking starving. And I don't like being hungry. So, you guys have a good night. Made some pretty good progress today. I'm not sure when I'll be able to work on this again. Maybe tomorrow night after work or Tuesday after work. We'll see. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. See you next time.